Hey everybody, don't mind how I look. I had one of those Monday moments, even though it's a Tuesday. Yes, I am in the Charlene's Art Corner area of the house, keeping the art in the area or some of the art in the area until it's actually sold. Um, Even during some of the health talk. Um, Goodness. Um, Need to be a little more uplifting. Um, Even though I've had like a weird start to my day, and I did have the Wawa pumpkin spice coffee to help with like the headache portion to start my day, which was unfortunately, yeah, somebody using my phone number for a fraudulent Wells Fargo account. Shame on you, a district judge in Philadelphia that's being investigated. I looked at that person up being investigated um, for other fraudulent things in Philadelphia. They didn't take the little stemmy stem off of its tomato. Oh well, I picked it off myself. Okay, so they didn't really put much in here. Oh well, I don't really care. So I do have my tomatoes in this. This is one of those hoagie bowls that I usually get that has oven roasted turkey, tomatoes, spinach, salsa, Swiss cheese. I know I have to lay off my lactose. But it has the red onions in it. And I really know I have to lay off my lactose, but I did get some ranch dressing on it because like it's just a nice sunny day out and something cool, and you get your nice refreshing tomato. Mmm. I can tell that they just freshly sliced that tomato. I really can. And now, the other thing that they do have there, and now I'll treat myself every once in a while to something. If I feel that my blood sugars are low, okay, if I feel that my blood sugars are dropping during the day, or if I know that I've had a little bit of anxiety and it's making my metabolism scream. And since they're having their pumpkin spice stuff come out, I'm going to take the receipt off of this. Okay, and their pumpkin spice stuff is coming out now. I'm waiting for their dry package coffee coming out. This is the pumpkin. I know it has cream in it because, and I'm really watching my dairy intake except for today because I wanted to introduce you guys to this. It is the pumpkin cheesecake smoothie. And if you like pumpkin as the antioxidant that I do, and you don't have to get the whipped cream on it like I did, and shame on me, right? But I did it anyway. Just for today. But I know it'll probably be too sugary and then it'll be sugar shock overload. Then I'll probably put it in the freezer for like tomorrow. Like cover the top of it with plastic wrap and put it in the freezer. Label it, don't touch, it's mine. But this has spinach in it. So because I know that my iron count is low still. But I did need to get some extra energy in me because I'm thinking, okay, I still have excuse me, I need to chew my spinach. 3 16 by 20 canvases to use, okay, for everybody. Okay, I have my blank one here still wrapped up. And then I have 2 that it's actually prepped with paint, one with blue, one with like a really light lavender color. And we can work with those and do just some awesomely beautiful, beautiful paintings. Would I sell them? Of course I would. If anybody would want to buy them, of course I would. Now here's the thing. God forbid a seizure should ever take my life. Paintings go up in value. God forbid a seizure should ever take my life. You would lose a YouTube teacher for art. Oh, and as you can see, the curing in this painting has changed the color. You remember what I said? Excuse me for burping. My paintings change color and light. And you see that? It has changed color. I have the light on overhead and I have natural light coming in. And it's also changing color in this one. And as you can see in the ugly painting, that one is changing color as well. I do not know how my brain tells me to do these things, but taking the IQ test that I took. Now this shirt represents my son, okay? But myself, I was a recruit for the Army National Guard Armored Tank Division, and I took 2 different IQ tests for them. One of them scored up as 200, okay, and the other one scored up as 187. They didn't define why or what those were for, and then the fact that I passed aerospace engineering without studying for it. But I was more advanced in art than any of my teachers, even in grade school. More advanced in math, science, drawing, a lot of things, like making the Tesla's version of the Jacob's ladder. I got in trouble for that in grade school. The people that raised me didn't even know I was doing that, so they didn't pay attention to me, nor did they help me with my homework, so I did that on my own. Genius, right? I had to teach myself how to ride a bike. Yeah, pretty much. Hanging on to the fence, right? I say I gotta like tone up my arm. We're gonna get back into exercise here soon too. I really have to do that for my spine again. And tone up my arms and my shoulders, because also working with the paintbrushes. This is the other reason why I'm having to do this near my bed. Doing that first painting, the beach painting, having my device on on the bed. I had to have my monitor remove everything from the bed, and I literally had to crawl onto the bed because after I shut everything off, and I don't want my viewers to feel bad, I had a seizure in the chair, and or started to have a seizure, and was conscious enough to crawl up on the bed. And I told him, just go outside. Go outside. Just, I'm going to crawl in the middle of the bed. Just lay there and let it happen. Just let it happen. That's all I can do. Just let it happen. So we are going to start doing more low impact exercises. Don't worry about that. I'm not leaving you guys on the exercise. I'm not leaving you guys on the artwork. We will be doing more artwork. Don't worry about that. I seem to be getting a good response on the artwork. If you guys really like the Bob Ross style artwork, leave it in the comments. I don't see that being done anymore. I just see some just like bullshit splattered on a canvas, and they call it a tree. I could puke paint on a canvas and can't sell that shit, alright? You know, I could take paint inside of a fucking straw, puke it onto a canvas. It's like, call it a tree or call it ass splatter, because basically that's what it is. And it wouldn't look as beautiful as these. Okay, this is nature. Both of these are nature. Okay, that you could tell that's real flowers. Okay, you can tell what my artwork is. You can tell this is a real forest. You were deep in the woods. And then you have water at the bottom, and you know, little rocks and everything, because you guys watched that video. And then, you know, mountains, you know, you got a majestic mountain right here with little mountain peaks here and here, and you know, one over here. It's kind of hidden off behind the tree. You got this tree right here, this hidden behind this one, because that one's off in the distance, right? You got the waterfall right here, and but you can tell what my artwork is. Instead of that, somebody just threw paint on a fucking canvas and called it SpongeBob Stink Pants. At least my artwork is real, and it's worth it. Because it's still, if I sell it, still all proceeds go to hurricane disaster relief. There's another one that's like, it hit Puerto Rico, and it's now currently headed for parts of Florida. Now, my monitor's cousin lives in Florida, and he had to batten down the hatches. Now, I will literally, if Florida gets hit that bad, if I get enough money off the paintings, it's like I said, I have more canvas over here. If I have to redo the Munsters family portrait, or just go buy some more canvas, by all means, I'll go buy some more canvas. By all means, I'll do it. I'll go buy some more canvas and we'll do some more paintings. Just, I need some purchasers. That is why I set up that P.O. box. The P.O. box is empty. I don't have any purchasers yet. People are like, oh, they're really pretty. I have a room that would look great in. Okay. You're telling me, but you get my point? They're not free. Oh my gosh, that chicken is delightful. So delightful. Accidentally drooled. The point is, the artwork isn't free. The point to it is, they're for sale, so that all proceeds go directly to disaster relief. In 4 more days, Wawa stops taking donations for disaster relief. Okay? In 4 more days. Okay? I'm doing mine longer than that. I'm doing mine until these things sell. Okay? And then I'm sending the money off. You can go ahead and send me a message, here. Send me a message down below. And I will link the P.O. box. You have to send me a message here, okay? Send me a message here, and we will talk here, and then you can send the money to the P.O. box. And in turn, I will give the money over to the disaster relief. This is how it works. Maybe people got confused before. So this is how this works. You say, you have picked a painting that you want. Even the Alice in Wonderland theme painting, which by the way is sitting down here, is not sold yet. The beachy theme one is sitting back here. I'm pretty sure that you guys can see that the sky part of it is right here. Okay. You pick one that you like. You're respectful in the amount of money you're going to give, because you're going to respect the people that have gone through this horrible, horrible, destructive weather. Okay? And no, my coffee mugs are not for sale. Sorry. That's my personal collection. And this particular one right here and that one right there, these two are no longer made. And I don't really care about that one. These two are no longer made. And the woman that raised me, she purposely broke that one and I had to glue it back together. What a bitch. But this one I bought at the Philadelphia Tattoo Convention, and he discontinued making that one. Value. It's a sugar skull design, and that was my Pick Your Poison Gloria Jean's coffee skull. On the inside of the coffee cup, it was like poison green, and it says Pick Your Poison on the back of the cup. And if I was able to replace it, I would do it, but I can't find that coffee mug. If I could, I would love to. I can't find it anywhere. If anybody could find it, hey, that would be awesome, but I can't find it, and I'm not looking for anybody to send it to me. Trust me, I'm just not that kind of person. And I have my Star Wars coffee mugs. My Darth Vader and my Stormtrooper. Yes, because I have gone to the dork side. Ha ha. Yep, I've gone to the dork side. you know what would be really cool? An R2D2 coffee mug. Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would. Oh, here we go. Here's something that never fails. Anytime I do a video and my neighbor decides to be loud in the kitchen, anytime I do a video, that never fails. Never fails. But anyway, guys, and he already ate. He ate like 20 minutes ago. He did. He ate 20 minutes ago. But, yeah. But anyway, if you want something refreshing, go to Wawa. Or if you have a place like near you that you can special order your food, get the spinach. That's good iron. And calcium. Vitamin K. It's like going out in the sun. Get your tan on. Get your tan on. Going out in the sun, you'd be surprised how much vitamin you actually get out of the sun. A lot of people say, oh my God, I'm going to stay inside. Do you realize how many ancient people didn't really get sick because they were out in the sun? Now everybody's like, oh my God, I'm going to get skin cancer. Do you know that I have not one cell of cancer in my body, and I go out in the sun? I use tanning beds for a year, every day for a year. Every day for a year. And I still don't have cancer. Every day for a year. Except for the fact that I actually pulled a skin cancer, like, what was it? Like right here off of my face. It dried up. It dried up. My metabolism rejected cancer. And it dried up and peeled off of my face. And I had one like right here. It was like, holy moly, Batman. And it dried up like it was turning into a scab. And it peeled right off. They both did. And like the root of the cancer literally came out. And I gave them to my doctor. And they did like a little cancer autopsy on him. He was like, those are cancer. And he's like, but there's roots on them. He's like, that's not supposed to happen. He's like, your body rejected the cancer. And he's like, I don't get that. It's like your body rejected cancer. So I am an anti-cancer body. Which, it's weird, right? Right? It's like being an alien, being like, no, 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 no. I don't even carry the human papillomavirus. That is not in my body. You know what I think that is? That shit is man-made. Don't get that shot. That's bullshit. Stay away from that and the flu shot. That shit's man-made. And the shingles, that's a neurological disorder. I had the chicken pox when I was a kid, from the very top of my head, places you don't want them, to the very bottom of my feet. And I'm talking about the nether yaya as well. Between the cheeks, I have a scar right. Yeah, I have a scar like right here. That's not a scar from chicken pox, and neither is over here. That's from getting beat on. Shame on the woman that raised me. She let that happen. So that's a scar from a ring, and so is that. It's like being backhand, get hit by a ring right there, and that scars your face. But yeah, no. But yeah, you know, it's like I say, my brain just farted. Sippies. Pumpkin sippies. Yay. Yay for pumpkin sippies. Yeah, like I was gonna say, Wawa will have their buyable that you can take home and make at home. Pumpkin spice coffee packages. You know, like they sell coffee there anyway that you can just take home and make. And I do this every year. I buy their pumpkin spice coffee because they don't sell their French vanilla. But I buy the pumpkin spice coffee. So Bunny Myers, looking forward to one package of that, so that you can try that at home. I buy it for my Keurig. Absolutely in love with the Wawa pumpkin spice coffee that I can make here at home. Oh yes. Oh yes, you're going to wish Texas had Wawa. And then you can also order it online. Oh, it's the bee's knees. It's the bee's knees. Oh yes, Wawa has a merch store where you can not only buy their merch, but you can actually buy their coffee and have it shipped. And oh, it is so well worth it. I wish that you could just buy a smoothie and just have it shipped. That would be worth it. But you know what I can do? And maybe we could do this on one of these times. Because I know the brand that they use to make their smoothie, and maybe we could try to duplicate a similar version, except for I don't use the corn syrup, and when they make mine, they don't use the corn syrup for it. Gotta wipe the sweat off of me. Oh my god, when the neighbor makes his food, the smell of his makes me sweat. Oh, what is he eating? That stinks. Anyway, that just made me lose my appetite. Looks like it made my cheese melt. Just joking. But anyway, remember guys, the paintings are still here for sale. Please leave positive comments only. Oh, I know the weather's changing. Oh, my poor knee. The crack that you just heard, if you heard it at all, that was my knee. Have a bad knee. Had 2 knee surgeries. Oh my goodness. I was told if I have a third, I lose from my knee down, I'll lose my leg from the knee down. So I refuse to have the third surgery. I absolutely refuse that third surgery. I will keep walking, keep my freaking leg before I get that third surgery done. And you're not taking my tattoos away. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm an artist, not a surgeon. Yes, I'm a Trekkie as well. So hey guys, you know what though? I assortedly had kind of a crap ass day when somebody tried to like take my phone number, use it for themselves. I have to get my other seizure med refilled. So I'm kind of thinking since I didn't have my other 2 doses for today, um, I'm gonna have kind of a crap rest of the day and kind of have to look out for my seizures. So I will see you guys tomorrow for painting, perhaps, because I'm gonna have to look out for my seizures today. So because the one that I ran out of is to prevent. It's a preventive, and I ran out because my neurologist neglected. Excuse me, I did not mean that. Happened to have to clear my throat. The one I ran out of was the seizure med that's the preventive seizure medication, and my doctor neglected to call that in. Like, oh, you should, okay, I'm not the one that's legal to write prescriptions. Duh! What country did you come from again? Because you're not American. Like I said, another one. At least he's not the one that I had to turn in and the one that ended up in Club Fed. That was the disaster. That was the doctor that ended up being the disaster from hell, asking me about, where the nuclear facilities were in the state of Oregon. And then dude ended up being a sleeper cell. And I had to turn his ass in. So if anybody remembers the year that 20 doctors in Philadelphia ended up in Club Fed because they ended up being Al Qaeda sleeper cells, and this was after 9/11. After 9/11. Hey everybody, I'm that phone call. And I can't edit that out because this is live. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's stopping Al Qaeda son of a bitch and his 19 friends. I'm an American. Don't tread on my territory. You get stopped in your tracks. So, I'm going to end this because I need to try to eat because my headache is coming up on me rapidly. And that's telling me I have a seizure coming on. So I will see everybody later. Love you all. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, out there, I want all of you to stay blessed. And I will see you tomorrow for another happy painting, right? I'm going to try to make it so that I'm not duplicating Bob Ross, but we will use that style, that applicable. I'm trying to talk like that. That mentions style of painting, because that's just such a beautiful style. I have another one in mind that I really want to use. It's very soft. It's something so beautiful. You guys would just be like looking at something like that for hours, and you'd just be like, oh my gosh, that would just be, I really want that in my home. It's like something that would be great over a mantle, or this like in a room that you'd be like looking at it for hours. It's like being kicking back and just be like, it's so great. Why didn't I do this before? Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love everybody. Bye.